What's up, guys? It's me, Jeremiah. For God of War trailers out. Let's check it out. He looks good on uniform, mate. And Atreus is older.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to
She's
war
pissed.
with Asgard,
Extremely pissed.
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
you do not know what Mother wanted.
Whoops.
Well,
Yeah.
I recognize that dour expression anywhere.
It's gonna be fun traversing the
Tricks
world
up his
on
sleeve we
wolves.
haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he
New
wasn't
places
found.
in his life.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in.
And he's not smashing through.
Yarns be the head.
Broken Sentry.
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people.
Jesus
And what if
Christ.
the only way to do that is war?
Hope these enemies are just not reskins of different enemies.
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
Ooh.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person.
That four.
Are you a calm and reasonable person?
Oh! That Leviathan X.
In moments of crisis,
Oh God.
panic does nothing.
What's that?
Harness it. Let it serve you.
This is Sparta.
Here!
That's it.
Are you coming with us?
That's his life.
You'll get your answer soon enough. Well, some
Who's
of
this
them.
black girl?
PlayStation.
Whoa. This game was supposed to come out this year and it didn't. Why? I've heard it's coming out next year. It better, please. There's so many things to unpack. Let's talk about Faye. We all know why Faye is pissed. And if you haven't played God of War, the PS4 version, PS4 reboot one, play it because I'm going to lay you down some spoilers. Faye is mad because Kratos killed Balder, her son, and she said she'll have her revenge. Now, Faye lost her like the will to fight because of Odin's spell, and that's why she couldn't leave Midgard. So that's one of the things. So there must be fighting in Midgard. 1, 2. Faye was a Valkyrie, and if you looked at through her house in God of War, you see her wings there. That's another thing. 3. How does she has the muster to fight? Because I think, like I said earlier, she lost her like Odin cast a spell where she can't have ability to fight anymore. So that is a very, very interesting thing. Now, you saw the dynamic with Kratos and Atreus. Atreus is much more older, and he's going to be much more of a problem to handle with Kratos, because he's now dealing with like basically a teenager now, and Kratos be, or Atreus be more rebellious in that type of stage. And you see them butting heads even more. You see Kratos losing his temper even more. So this is going to be very good. The father-son dynamic of God of War is the best part of the first one, of the reboot series. So it looks like it's going to carry on. Another point, this part of the game, Thor, not the Marvel Thor, the North Thor, and he is pissed. Man, if you see the epilogue after, where you go back to the house and you see Thor, and he brought out his hammer, God, it's going to be a boss fight. It is going to be a massive boss fight. Another another point is we traverse different different rivers of Nine, and it's now ice because of it's now Fimbulwinter. So with wolves, that's gonna be very interesting. And I like to see it's really interesting because Thor in Norse mythology rode on, I think, goats or something like that. So it's like, I think there's gonna be a parallel between those two. Yeah, and we saw new in different parts of Midgard, and also see people living in Midgard. In the first game, you only see enemies, really. You didn't see friendlies, unless you see Brock and Sindri, and that was it, really. So, and only saw humans, and once they died, they turned into Draugr afterwards. So, and lastly, we saw Tyr, and he's alive with his eyes. So, how's Tyr going to be factored into this? Because Tyr and Odin Tyr was the most loved god in the whole of the Asia and Vanya. Also, different gods in different mythologies. So that's going to be really interesting. He's a god of war in Norse mythology. So that's very interesting. Now, my questions I want to ask is the combats, people we're going to face. I hope it's not going to be reskins. I pray that it's not going to be reskins, because once you play after you play Alfheim, you basically played all the villains in there, basically. So hopefully we get more diverse, guys to fight. It looks like it basically. The combat looks more added. We see more combos with Leviathan Axe and the Blades of Chaos. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to chop that axe to eternity. And yeah. Anyway, that is a solid trailer. And PS4, PS5, I'm getting that game. If you like this reaction and review, click like and subscribe. Leave a comment section. This is Jeremiah. Peace.